Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on,
match.
height, expectation,
Indonesia.
emotion. The game yet to kick off. The
Indonesia.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
McTominay.
Belletti.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space.
This is Batistuta.
Shot it goal! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, well played, well played.
Kaka. It's Belletti.
And it's Kimmich.
That's going in strongly.
Nicely shaped ball. Shoots! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Indonesia.
Going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Griezmann.
We knew what was coming, and he has
Antoine
outfoxed the
Griezmann.
keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look
Griezmann.
like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Now it's Van Basten.
Kaka receives it in a good position. That could spell trouble. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Now it's Batistuta.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Scholes.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This ended up in no man's land. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. Kaká. And he was quick to react.
Thuram. And it's Belletti. And Zanetti.
Chiellini. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Belletti. Scholes.
Kimmich. And here's Van Basten. And back it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Kaka. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Chiellini trying to keep this in. Griezmann looking to add to his goal. Now it's Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That has not gone well. Thuram. It's not an especially good pass, that. Perez. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Here's
time.
Van Basten. Quality ball. Messi. And it's McAllister. And this is Van Basten. Played in. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned... And the shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Joshua Kimmich.
So time for
Coming on
change.
to replace him
And this
is
one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Decent chance!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Gabriel
1 moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the
Batistuta.
front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
He's having a shot! McTominay stood up well to him there. Griezmann. Indonesia.
Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Batistuta on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Scholes.
Renowned for his long-range shooting. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Costa Curta takes aim. Oh! Batistuta and is flagged offside. it's Scholes. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Coming on the field. Number 2, racikan. Number 2,
Brilliant.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Messi. This might... And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's well spotted.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Indonesia, after
It looked as
79
though it had gone
minutes
too
in.
wide. He wasn't having that
Number
though,
7.
and somehow he
Antoine
found the angle.
Griezmann.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's
Antoine
quite outrageous.
Antoine Griezmann. Substitution for Indonesia, number 22, Robert Pires. Number 3,
Are making a change
Giorgio
now.
Chiellini.
Indonesia
Coming on the
now in a
field.
position far
Number
more
8,
desirable.
Ronaldinho.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
Number
And surely,
24,
Peter, we're not going to see any
Wilson.
complacency after that.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Turan. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rooney. Oh, this is a great position. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. That's a simple one for the keeper. Scholes. Rooney. Now is this the final assault? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, tries a shot! And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Indonesia after 89 minutes in.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That pass isn't the best.
Coming on the field is
We are into stoppage time. Albert Ferrer. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Rice. Looking for the run. Rooney. Last chance, perhaps. That is good strength. Oh, important interception. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. And the pass is intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Would
Griezmann
everyone like to
taking in
join
the
me in making
accolades,
a
having
special
been named
mention
man
to
of the
those
match,
in the crowd
and
who are
deservedly so.
celebrating their wedding anniversaries today?
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but... And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. And the return pass. Albert Ferrer.
Belletti.
Albert Ferrer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. And here's Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Aguero. Aguero. He is Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? And that was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. Now it's Griezmann. And Batistuta! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Fernandez, and he was alert to it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Racikan.
Is the team's great visionary. And that promptly onto that, and that is that.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Messi. Racikan.
Griezmann. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Not a hint of offside here.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Thuram. Albert Ferrer. McTominay. Played through into space. And it's Belletti. Swings in across. Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. And they can counter here. Thuram does well to get it back. And this is Griezmann. Tries to play it through. And this is Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. And it's... And the shot! And there's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Can he finish? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Tunisia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Racikan. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Messi. He's chosen to go back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Batistuta, and he's got the beating of his man. Great shot, surely! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
And for the first half, that is that.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So we're underway for the second half. Chiellini. All the way back. And it's Belletti. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Where it came from.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. It's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And there's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk. And Fernandez. Messi. McTominay wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross into the... Oh, good line! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Pass is just off target. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chiellini. Racikan. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Aguero. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Griezmann with 2 goals already to his name. Can he latch on to this? Can he get onto this? Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
And we have
18.
our very first corner.
El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal
And the
22.
keeper beats it away.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Played out wide.
Luis Suárez.
Interception.
El
His
dorsal
positioning
13.
was spot on.
El dorsal 8.
And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji cuts it out. Now it's Aguero. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Oh, that's superb. Messi! And that's a tiny finish. 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no
En el
stopping
minuto
him.
78.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now,
Messi.
Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Great vision. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get rid. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam
Hello and
bem-vindos à
welcome one and all.
partida
The
de
atmosphere
hoje.
building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Now we're on the way.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game.
And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Right card is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Griezmann. And it's Balletti. Griezmann. A good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's forced to go back. Silvesh. Messi. And it's Serginho. That looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Right card. This is a promising build-up. Luis Suarez. To Thuram. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball It's and the shot! Messi. No way through. McTominay! Just off target.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
McTominay. And here's Batistuta. Tries one from range. Oh, glorious! That is a special one. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pepe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Serginho. Tunisia have it back and can go again. It's run loose here. This is Batistuta. This is Batistuta. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Turan looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chiellini. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zanetti. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti, always played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pelo jogador, aos 41 minutos do primeiro tempo
to the
pelo
good,
jogador,
and they are
camisa
purring,
10.
absolutely purring. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looked just a keeper in his way. Tunisia trailing a corner, and the referee concurs. Tunisia with the corner, they're first. Oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tunisia have their second corner now. Chance!
Foram
Travelling a
indicados
long
2
way.
minutos de
Nicely
acréscimo.
intercepted. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. This ended up in no man's land. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Now it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here, and he's definitely onside. Cross. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So lead courtesy of an own goal. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. And this is Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. And he was alert to it. Griezmann. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, super find. He's found a Griezmann! Indonesia have their third corner. Griezmann! Tries to cross, and again! It's hit the upright. Played back in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Griezmann gets flagged offside. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, it's Batistuta. And this is Griezmann. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Serginho. Looking for options for movement. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that intercept, he's having a pop! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
McTominay clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Serginho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez is fouled. Quickly taken.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, it's Batistuta. Messi opts for safety. 75 minutes played. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. He is through here. He's found some space. And the ball is out of play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's picked out the run. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And yes, it's him again. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Foram
That'll have
indicados 2
stirred a
minutos
little
de
concern.
acréscimo.
No way through there. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that will be the final act. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.